in the back. I've thought of a new name for my channel. I think the In the Wrong Lane would be a good like a sort of description of my life. In the wrong lane. Well, it was the wrong trousers, was Wallace and Gromit. So some of my videos, the wrong lane. You go in a roundabout and you're on the wrong lane. And it's just, some people are just sort of like that, in life. But I think, to be fair, I think I've found out a lot about myself through learning stuff that my parents didn't, or stuff that they wouldn't have entertained, mainly because, well, my father was an intelligent man, but it was within the Protestant doctrine, I suppose. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but you really didn't want to touch on, say, the psychological stuff or anything that was a bit out with. So it was like a kind of case of, here's the rules, go live, get on with it, be a good Protestant. It's really, I don't want to start, like, I think all religions are like that. They have rules. So, unfortunately, hindsight is wonderful, if you could bucket up hindsight and sell it, I'd be a billionaire. Well, be a trillionaire actually, because hindsight. But so we'll just pop across here, trying not to get too close to the van that's going past you. Look at this van, it's just popping out. Yes. Well, quite right, you've got work to do. DM joinery. Very busy. It's nice and clean, that van. But joiners often work in houses and things and homes, often, obviously building sites, but I suppose it probably a bit dusty. There's a lot of things about working that I hadn't actually realised was how bad, like dust can be for your lungs and stuff. Like that type of job, the joinery, you were cutting up MDF, and because when I was in the building industry, nobody really gave a shit about health and safety, and you were considered to be like a poof or something, if you weren't completely mental and do mad stuff. So, hopefully people are more careful now. You got to look after your body, look after your health, and make money. And so you cut corners. Well, if we want to talk about cutting corners, Oceangate, Poundland submersible. It's easy to say that now because it sort of imploded and fell to the bottom of the ocean, killing everybody on board. It's easy for me to. That was a nice Mondeo ST 52 plate. I think it's a TDCi 2.2. And so, where was I? Oh, personality profiles. So, with the benefit of hindsight, I really should have. And they did. My parents talked about putting me into public school, and why they didn't do that, I don't know. I think that might have been what they should have done. Got me away from, because it was a disaster waiting to happen. I didn't have a clue. We moved to Inverbervie in Aberdeenshire, and we lived next to 5 pubs, right? And it's like, and then I was like pissed, for years. I was like, how stupid was that, moving there? I better not. I was going to overtake that bike, but there's a car coming towards us, and that bike's actually motoring. He's motoring. It's motoring. Yes. Look at them dogs. Yeah. So you see everything when you're out driving. What happened was, that was a bump. So I didn't go to public school, and I ended up making an arse of my life, getting drunk all the time, and married a woman that I shouldn't have married, and then went it again. Had 5 children, by the way. Very prolific, and then I had enough of it by then. I'm starting to talk about my personal life here. Let's stop it before everybody goes. Ah. So, what happened was, I should have went into art. I should have, because I remember I went to an interview at college. This was when I was in my mid to late 40s, and all the deficits that I had, problems that I had, this woman took one look at my artwork and went, "You're in." That should have happened, and because my dad didn't have confidence, because he's an engineer, he didn't have confidence in that type of thing, because he's an engineer. Perhaps, I don't know, he was very busy doing what he was doing. So my mother was just totally incapable. She was an idiot. So she was incapable of doing anything, of any interfering, and she actually fucked a lot of things up. Yeah, definitely. Then let's not go into that. Anyway, so I should have went into art. I should have. Is that guy having a pee? Anyway, should have got into art and plunged myself in the art career. But this is hindsight. It's easy to do hindsight afterwards, isn't it? And all the experiences that I've had in my life have made me the person who I am today. So it's just, we just get one life and then one shot at doing whatever we've got to do, and then that's that, and then it ends. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that little journey. It was quite interesting, and listening to me and my stories. I hope they weren't too boring. And yeah, got a space in there. A wheelie bin in the way. You gotta watch this curb here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thanks for watching. In fact, I'm going to show you the Welsh Monument. Oh, there's a train. So the Welsh Monument is right there. I'm going to see if my zoom function works.